Hey there, fourth graders. Mrs. Smith here. Today we are doing Unit 2, Lesson 10, which is starts on page 65, but it's a two-pager. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. In this lesson, we're talking a little bit about using our area model setup to do three-digit numbers, and you'll soon find out that it's basically just the same idea, just instead of only using ones and tens, you could use it with hundreds. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Then we're going to compare some of the different methods, see what they have in common. Hint, hint, it's a whole bunch that's in common. Pretty much all of it is similar. And then we'll do some practicing with multiplication. You can draw a model. We'll do a couple different things, strategies with that. And then we'll do a few little word problems using dollar amounts just to get comfortable, putting that S with the line through it in the right spot. Okay, here we go. It says here, you can use a model to show multiplication with hundreds, right? Study this model and see how we can multiply 7 times 300. So take a moment, notice what you notice. Okay, here's what I notice. We have our 7 on this side. And we have our 300 broken up into individual hundreds, right? Added together that make 300. And then down below we have 7 times 300, and that equals 7 times 3 times 100, right? That's nothing new. And then we have 7 times 3 times 100. And then we can figure out our 7 times 3, which is a fact you've probably memorized. It's 21. Times that by 100, and it's 2100 or 2100. And just note, it's the same number of zeros. Like, that's not the official way to, conceptually understand. But when you're multiplying things by 10, you're adding 1 0, adding 1 0 to the end. When you're multiplying things by 100, you're adding 2 zeros to the end, but you're not really adding. Anyways, yeah, you're shifting the place value, right? So how many hundreds are represented in each column of the model? So the columns are the up and down thingies, right? Like this. So they all have 100 at the top, but how many hundreds are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hundreds. So this is 700, that's 700, and that's 700. And if you think about that, then you have 700 3 times rather than 307 times. It's the same because of that commutative property to have 700 3 times. So 7 hundredths. The answer to that one. How does knowing that 7 times 3 equals 21 help you find 7 times 300? What do you think? It's because you can break 300 into 3 times, well, really, you're factoring the product of 300 into 3 and 100, 3 times 100. And then you can, because of that commutative property, do the 7 times the 3 first. And then it's really easy because then it's just that number times 100. Okay, so now how to write that in a sentence, let's think. You can factor 300 into 3 times 100. Then you can multiply the 3 times 7 before you multiply that by 100. Right? What property of multiplication is used in the equation? And take a quick look. The parentheses, remember, are indicating what you're doing first. And so just shifting those parentheses is called the associative property. Say it back to me. Make sure I spell it right. Hang on a second. Associative, yeah. Property. There is an associative property with addition, so we're going to just be really specific and say of multiplication. Okay, now we're going to sketch a model of 6 times 400 using this as our little like inspiration, okay? So you can give it a shot if you're feeling up to it, or you can draw it with me. Just like they did up here, I'm going to have this side be my 6. And then 400 100 plus 100 plus 100 plus 100, and then I will have that equals 400. So here there's 600, 600, 600, 600, right? And then that's 600 4 times, or 6 times 4 times 100. 6 times 4 is 24. Bring down that 100. So 24 times 100 is 2400. Right? All right, let's turn that page. Compare the 3 methods. You can use the place value sections method to multiply a 1-digit number by a 3-digit number, right? Just like we've done before, except now we can include hundreds. What are the 2 steps used to find the product of 4 times 237 using the place value sections method? There's not a lot of space here, but you break the 3-digit number into place values, and then you multiply each by 4. So I'll write that down. So 1, break 237 into place values. Step 2, multiply each by 4. Okay. The expanded notation method uses the same steps as the place value sections method. What is the last step in the expanded notation method and the place value sections method? So here we find that product, that little product, and that little product. These are called the partial products. And either way that you do it, you're going to have to do what? With all those partial products, you gotta add them up, right? So add the partial product. And then you have the full product, right? Okay. In the algebraic notation method, it uses expanded form just like the other 2 methods. Even though the steps look different, they are the same as the other methods. What is the first step in all 3 methods? It's basically putting that 237 into what form? Not picture form, not word form, but it basically says it right here, expanded form. So put the 3-digit number in expanded form. There. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and turn that page. Now we're going to practice this. Okay. So I'm going to draw my rectangle. Boom, boom. I put 7 over here. 321. Okay, so 7 times 3 is 21. So 2100. 7 times 2 is 14. So 14 tens. And then 7 times 1 is just 7. So 2100 plus 140 plus 7, lining up our place value as carefully as we can. 0 plus 0 plus 7 is 7. 0 plus 4 is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 2 plus nothing is 2. 2,247. Okay. Now I'm going to do another thing with the rectangle. If you're feeling up to it, go ahead and give it a shot. If you want to stay with me, that is also fine. So 210, 8 is 218 in expanded form. Our single digit goes over here on the side. 5 times 200, 5 times 2 is 10. So 10 hundreds, putting those extra 2 zeros at the end, so it's 1,000. 5 times 10 is 50, or 5 tens, and 5 times 8 is 40. So then I can actually add that in my head. So 50 plus 40 is 90, so it's 1,090. Right. Let's go ahead and let's do the version that your parents are probably used to for this one. So 612 times 2. What is 2 times 2? 4. What is 2 times 1? Or 2 times 1, 10, really? 2 tens. And then 2 times 600 is 1,200. You get the same thing if you did it the other way as well. And if you think about it, something like, let's do a quick little estimation. About 600 twice or doubled should be about 1,200, right? And that's what we have here. So 1,224. All right, let's do another one, classic style, just for fun. 6 times 4 ones is 24, so we put our 4 in the ones place, and I'll put my 2 up top to add it into my tens. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 2 more tens, so 32 tens. But so that 30 was, the three tens of tens, which is 300. So that's going to join over here. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 3 more is 9. So 920. All right, I'm going to go back to our model version now. And here they have 236 times 4. Oh no, the 3-digit number is first. It doesn't matter because of that commutative property. Our 4 over here, 236. 200 times 4, 2 times 4 is 8, so 800. 4 times 30, well, 4 times 3 is 12, so 12 tens, 120. And then 4 times 6 is 24. Add those up, so you have your 800 plus your 120 plus your 24. Lining those up, 944. Okay, I'd like you to give these 3 a go. Even if you're not feeling super great, just give it a shot. You'll be fine. We'll correct it if you get it wrong. Don't stress. All right, pause it now, and when you're ready to correct, hit play. Okay, here we go. 3, 273. 200 times 3, 600. 3 times 70, 21 tens. 3 times 3, 9. So 600, 21 tens, 210, and 9. Add up, 918. All right. Man, I love this model. I learned this like really only a few years ago. I feel like if I had known it earlier, I feel like I would have been less confused as a kid. 4 times 9 is 36, so 9 times 400 is 3,600. 9 times 80, 9 times 8 is 72, so 72 tens. And then 9 times 2 is 18. 3,600, 720 lined up. Ready to add 8, 3, 13, 4. 4,338. That comma in there, yeah, don't forget those commas. It makes it easier to read for everybody else. Okay, last one on this page, you guys. Good job, everybody. 8 over here. 600, oops, 10, and 5. Add it up, make 615. 8 times 6 is 48, right? 48. 4,800. 8 times 10 is 80, and 8 times 5 is 40. 4,800, and then 80, and then 40. Zeros all the way down. 8 tens plus 4 tens is 12 tens. I'll put my 1 down there this time just for fun. 8 plus 1, 800 plus 100 is 900, and 4,000 plus nothing is 4,000. So 4,920. Okie dokie. Let's turn that page. Here we go. Multiplication with dollar amounts. You can use your skills for multiplying a 1-digit number by a 3-digit number to multiply 1-digit number amounts by 3-digit numbers and 1-digit numbers by 3-digit dollar amounts. What a mouthful. Basically, it's just saying math is the same when you use it with money. Find the exact cost. Give your answer in dollars. I'm going to use my board for this. You can join me and grab your whiteboard if you have it ready. Use pink. All right. A car tire costs $158. If Danica needs to buy new tires, how much will 4 tires cost? Ooh, the joys of adulthood. You can just spend your money on tires. Okay. 4. Break that 158 into place value or expanded form. 158, 400, 200, 32, 632 dollars. That's the difference here. You gotta say $632, but you put the dollar sign first. Okay. Next one. Here we go. Oh, it's a little bit dark with that. Sorry about that. And see how. If I move this over, it won't be dark. Is that better? I think so. Okay. The 4th grade is going on a field trip to the planetarium. How fun. A ticket costs $6. How much will it cost if 127 people go on the field trip? So make your rectangle 6 per ticket. 120 and 7. 6 times 1 is 6, so 600. 6 times 2 is 12, so 12 tens. And 6 times 7 is 42. So 600, 120, 42, up, 6, 7. $762 what's? Dollars. Can't forget that dollar sign. Okay. Race. Here we go. A round-trip airplane ticket costs $224. If a group of 5 people buy tickets, how much will their tickets cost? Okay, think about it. How about you give this one a shot before I do it? All right, let's go. If you need more time, you can hit pause. That's fine. I'll just be here. Okay. 5 on this side. 224. 5 times 2 is 10. so 1000 or 1000. 5 times 2 again is 10, so 10 tens is 100. And 5 times 4 is 20, so 1120. 1120. Easy. $1,120, right? $100. Okay. A book costs a bookstore $7 to order. If the store orders 325 copies of the book, how much does the store pay for the books? All right, what goes here? 7. What goes here? 300. What goes here? 20. What goes there? 5. And in between them all, little plus signs, just so someone doesn't think you have some super long number. 7 times 3, 21. 7 times 300, 2100. 7 times 2, 14. 7 times 2 tens, 14 tens. 7 times 5, 5. So 2,100, 140, and 35. 5, 7, 2, 2,275. Alrighty. If you're feeling up to it, you could try these bottom 2 on your own, or you can stay with me if you want to give them a shot. Hit pause and then play when you're ready. During the summer, Joe makes $115 each week mowing lawns. Good for him. How much will Joe make in 9 weeks? 9. 100. 10. 5. 100. 90. 10 times 5. 45. So 900 plus 90 plus 5. 13. 10. Okay, so $1,035. That's pretty good. Okay, last one. A ticket to a show costs $8. Oops, I almost used my wrong marker. There are 540 seats. And what goes here? 0. That's it. You could even leave it off, but it's just a good habit to set it up the same way. But 8 times 0 is 0, so you don't have to worry about that much. If all the seats in the theater are occupied, how much money does the theater make for that show? So 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 500 is 4,000 or 4,000. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 4 tens is 32 tens, so 320. So 4,000 plus 320 is $4,320. Some people jokingly say doll hairs. 4,320. Okie dokie, that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. Next time we'll talk about problems with too much information. What do you do about that? You gotta be careful. All right, see you next time. Everybody, bye-bye.